Your first time in bed with a lady. And I can already see you panic-clicking this video like, finally someone's gonna tell me the secret moves that'll make me a sex god instantly. Yeah, no, that's not happening. But what I am gonna do is tell you the truth about what it's actually like, what you should actually expect, and why you need to calm the hell down. You've watched so much porn that you think you need to perform like an Olympic athlete, last for 47 minutes, and somehow know exactly what to do despite never having done it before. Spoiler alert, you're gonna be terrible. Like, genuinely bad at it. And that's normal. So let's talk about what's actually gonna happen, how to not completely embarrass yourself, and why this whole thing is way less dramatic than your anxiety is telling you. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. Your expectations are ridiculous. Alright, let's start with the elephant in the room. Your expectations for your first time are completely insane. You think it's gonna be like the movies. Spontaneous, passionate, perfectly choreographed, everything just flows. Nobody's awkward. Nothing goes wrong. It's magical. Wrong. It's gonna be awkward as hell. You're gonna fumble. Things are gonna go wrong. It's gonna be weird. But you don't believe me, do you? Because you've been training for this moment. And by training, I mean you've watched approximately 4,000 videos that have given you the worst possible education. You think you know what you're doing because you've seen it done 1,000 times. That's like thinking you can perform surgery because you watched Grey's Anatomy. But I know where everything goes. Cool, so does a kindergartner with shapes and holes. That's not the hard part, genius. The hard part is that you're dealing with another person, a real human with thoughts, feelings, and expectations. And she's probably just as nervous as you are, except she's better at hiding it. But you're not thinking about that, are you? You're too busy having a mental breakdown about whether you'll perform well. Let me tell you what's actually gonna happen. You're gonna be nervous, like really nervous. Your hands are gonna shake. You're probably gonna sweat more than you've ever sweated in your life. You might have trouble with the condom. Actually, you will have trouble with the condom. Something's gonna go wrong. Maybe everything's gonna go wrong. And you know what? That's completely normal. Nobody's first time is good. Nobody's. Anyone who tells you their first time was amazing is either lying or has the memory of a goldfish. So stop expecting perfection and start expecting chaos. What's actually gonna happen? Let's walk through what your first time is actually gonna look like. First, you're not gonna last long, like at all. All those videos where guys go for an hour, yeah, that's not you. You're gonna be done faster than a microwave burrito. We're talking minutes, maybe seconds if you're really nervous. And you know what? That's fine. Your body's never done this before. It's overwhelmed. It has no idea what's happening. It's like the first time you tried to ride a bike, you fell. That's normal. Second, things are gonna be awkward. You're gonna bump heads. You're gonna elbow her in the face. You're gonna accidentally knee her somewhere unfortunate. There's gonna be weird noises. Bodies make sounds. It's not sexy, it's biological. You might queef her. Google it if you don't know what that means. It's gonna happen. It's not a big deal. Don't make it weird. Third, the logistics are hard. How do I get this off? Where does my arm go? Why is this angle uncomfortable? How do people do this? Porn makes it look effortless because they cut out all the awkward adjusting. Real life? You're gonna spend half the time problem solving like you're building IKEA furniture. Fourth, you might not even finish. Between the nerves, the condom dulling sensation, the pressure you're putting on yourself, you might just not. And if that happens, it's not the end of the world. It's performance anxiety. It's normal. Fifth, it's probably going to be over before it really starts. You're expecting this epic, life-changing experience. What you're getting is an awkward 10-minute fumble session. And afterwards, you're both going to lie there like, well, that was something. That's real life, baby. Welcome to reality. Stop comparing yourself to adult movies. Okay, we need to have a serious talk about adult movies and why it's completely ruined your expectations. Everything you think you know about sex? Wrong. All of it. Complete fiction. Porn is not education, it's entertainment. It's professional athletics, not a how-to guide. Let's break down why everything you've learned is garbage. Position changes. In porn, they switch positions every 30 seconds. You know why? Because it looks good on camera. In real life, if you try that, you're both going to be exhausted and annoyed. Pick one or two positions. That's it. But I want to try all the positions. Cool, you're going to pull a muscle and look like an idiot. Save it for later. Talking. In porn, they're saying all kinds of wild stuff. In real life, if you start talking like that, she's gonna think you're having a stroke. Oh yeah, you like that? Buddy, she can't even hear you over the sound of you breathing like Darth Vader. Just keep your mouth shut unless you're checking in. Is this okay? That's the only line you need. Duration. Porn scenes are edited to look like they last forever. Real sex averages 5 to 7 minutes. That's it. That's normal. If you last 2 minutes your first time, you're actually doing better than a lot of guys. Stop trying to be a marathon runner when you haven't even learned to jog. Her reactions. In porn, women are screaming like they're being exorcised. Real women. They're not going to sound like that. They might make some noises. They might not. If you're expecting porn-level reactions, you're going to be disappointed, and she's going to think you're weird for expecting it. Size. We already covered this in another video, but seriously, stop worrying about it. The angles in porn are designed to make things look bigger. Camera tricks, specific casting, all of it. You're normal. Your equipment is fine. Stop comparing. Here's the bottom line. Porn has taught you nothing useful. It's taught you how to perform for a camera, not how to actually connect with another person. So forget everything you've seen. Start from zero. Listen, pay attention, and stop trying to recreate scenes you watched. Communication. Yes, really. All right, time for the part you're gonna want to skip, but absolutely shouldn't. Communication. I can already hear you groaning. But that's not sexy. I'm supposed to just know what to do. No, you're not. You're not a mind reader. She's not a mind reader. You have to talk. But talking ruins the mood. You know what else ruins the mood? Doing something she hates while you're completely oblivious. Here's what you need to say. Before anything happens, are you sure you want to do this? Consent isn't just important, it's mandatory. And you need to hear a clear yes. Not I guess, not sure, not a shrug. A clear, enthusiastic yes. During, is this okay? Does this feel good? Should I keep doing this? These are not mood killers. These are you showing that you actually care about her experience. And here's a secret. Women find it attractive when you're considerate. Shocking, I know. If something's not working, can we try this instead? Don't just keep doing something that's clearly not working. Adjust, adapt, be flexible. After, are you okay? How was that for you? Check in, make sure she's good. Don't just roll over and fall asleep like you've accomplished some great feat. Now here's what you don't say. Did I do good? Bro, you're not a golden retriever looking for validation. Was I better than your ex? Are you trying to ruin the moment? Did you finish? If you have to ask, the answer is probably no, and asking about it just makes it worse. Look, I know communication feels awkward, but you know what's more awkward? Doing the wrong thing for 10 minutes while she's lying there thinking about her grocery list. Talk, use your words, be a functional adult. The condom situation. Let's talk about the thing you're definitely gonna screw up, the condom. Right now, you're probably thinking, how hard can it be? It's just a rubber tube. Oh, you sweet summer child, you have no idea. First of all, you need to practice, like now, before the actual moment. Go buy condoms, go to your room, practice putting them on. But that's embarrassing. You know what's more embarrassing? Fumbling with a condom for 5 minutes while she watches you panic. Here's what's gonna go wrong if you don't practice. You're gonna put it on inside out, then you're gonna realize, then you're gonna panic and try to flip it. Don't do that! If it touched you, it's contaminated. Get a new one. You're gonna put it on backwards. It won't roll down. You're gonna force it. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna try to put it on while you're too nervous and lose your erection. Then you're gonna panic more. You're gonna forget to pinch the tip and leave air in there. It's gonna break. You're gonna use teeth to open the wrapper and tear the condom. Nice job. All of this can be avoided by practicing. Buy a variety pack. Figure out what size fits you properly. But I'm definitely a large. No, you're not. Most guys are standard size. Get over yourself. If it's too tight or too loose, it's gonna break or slip off. Neither is good. Practice in good lighting. Then practice in dim lighting. Then practice in the dark. Because when the moment comes, you need to be able to do this on autopilot. Also, keep them somewhere accessible but not obvious. Not in your wallet where they get damaged from sitting on them. Not in a hot car where they degrade. Bedside drawer. Easy access. Not expired. Check the date. And bring more than one. You might mess up the first one. You might want a second round. You might... Okay, you're probably not going to want a second round your first time, but still, bring backup. This is basic preparation, and if you can't handle this part, you're not ready for any of it. What actually matters. Alright, let's talk about what actually makes the experience good or bad. Because you're worried about the wrong things. You're worried about size, lasting long, technique, moves. You should be worried about being present, being considerate, not being a selfish idiot. Here's what actually matters. Foreplay. And I don't mean 30 seconds of awkward touching. Most women need way more warm-up than you do. Way more. You're a microwave. She's a slow cooker. Plan accordingly. If you skip straight to the main event, it's going to be uncomfortable for her, and you're going to have a bad time. Slow down, take your time, pay attention to how she responds. Hygiene. Oh my God, hygiene. Shower, brush your teeth, clean yourself properly. But I showered this morning. Cool, do it again, this is important. Trim your nails, trim your nails. Nothing kills the mood faster than accidentally scratching her with your weird long pinky nail that you've been neglecting. Being nervous is fine, being a nervous wreck is not. It's okay to say I'm nervous or this is my first time. You know what's not okay? Shaking so badly that she thinks you're having a medical emergency. Take deep breaths. Remember, she's probably nervous too. You're in this together. Don't be selfish. This isn't just about you. Check in with her. Make sure she's comfortable. Pay attention to her reactions. If something's working, keep doing it. If something's clearly not working, stop doing it. Revolutionary concept, I know. Don't make it weird afterwards. Don't immediately get on your phone. Don't leave right away. Don't act like you just robbed a bank and need to flee the scene. Stay for a bit. Talk. Be a human being. And whatever you do, don't immediately tell all your friends. But I want to celebrate. Cool. Celebrate privately. Don't blast her business to everyone. That's a quick way to ensure you never have a second time with anyone. When things go wrong. Okay, let's talk about the stuff that's going to go wrong, because something will go wrong. You might not be able to stay hard, nerves, performance anxiety, the condom feeling weird. It happens. If this happens, do not panic. Don't apologize 47 times. Don't make it a huge dramatic thing. Just say, I think I'm too nervous right now. Can we just hang out for a bit? Take the pressure off, do other stuff, maybe try again later. Maybe not. It's fine. You might finish way too fast, like embarrassingly fast. If this happens, don't just give up and call it a night. Well, that was fun. See ya? No. Use your hands. Use your mouth. Make sure she has a good time even if your part is over. The experience isn't over just because you finished. Something might hurt, for you or for her. If she says something hurts, stop immediately. Don't power through. Don't ignore it. Don't assume she'll get used to it. Stop, adjust, try something different. If something hurts for you, also speak up. But I'm supposed to tough it out. No, you're not. If something's wrong, say something. You might lose the condom. It might break. It might slip off inside. If this happens, stop. Fish it out if you need to. Get a new one. And she might need to consider emergency contraception depending on where you are in her cycle. This is why you bring multiple condoms and make sure they fit right. The whole thing might just be bad. Like, not terrible, not traumatic, just underwhelming. And that's okay. Your first time is practice. It's a learning experience. It's not supposed to be perfect. If you both had a reasonably okay time and nobody got hurt, that's a success. Lower your expectations and you'll be pleasantly surprised instead of disappointed. The reality check. All right, let's wrap this up with some real talk. Your first time is not going to be life-changing. It's probably not even going to be that memorable. It's going to be awkward, quick, and kind of weird. And that's normal. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself to be amazing at something you've never done before. You're not supposed to be good at it. You're supposed to learn and get better over time. Nobody expects you to be Gordon Ramsay the first time you cook an egg. So why do you expect to be some kind of sex wizard your first time? Here's what you should actually aim for. Don't hurt anyone. Don't be selfish. Don't be weird afterwards. That's it. That's the bar. It's that low. If you can manage that, you're doing fine. And you know what? It gets better. Second time, third time, 10th time, you learn. You figure out what works. You get more comfortable. But only if you don't psych yourself out so badly the first time that you develop a complex about it. So calm down. Stop watching porn for research. Stop asking your idiot friends for advice. Just be present, be considerate, and be honest. And for the love of God, practice with the condoms. Alright, that's everything. If this helped you stress less about your first time, hit subscribe. If you're still panicking, watch it again, and maybe talk to a therapist. Real bro science is about giving you the actual truth instead of the fantasy BS you see everywhere else. Drop a comment if you have questions. I might answer them. I might also make fun of you. It's a coin flip. We're just going through everyone's deepest fears one by one. Until then, remember, your first time is going to be awkward. Accept it, embrace it, learn from it. And for God's sake, practice with the condoms. Trust the science, bro.